Hello everybody, this is Ocarina and I'm on the beta server again bringing you another house item preview. It's for the Reign of Shadows expansion which goes live December 15th. This time it will be quested furniture on the adventure side, not the crafting side. And note, this is beta, so anything and everything could change. So here we go. So the first item is Arcane component bottle, and this is it at the minimum size. If you're not familiar with my videos, I am the smallest possible dark elf without any extra spells or doodads that make you shrink or grow or whatever. So this bottle is just above my ankle and at its smallest size, and this is it at max size, almost my hip, like bottom of my butt. It's gorgeous. I really like it, and it kind of matches the stuff that we, the rotating globe thing that we got. What was expansion was that? I think it was like the Phantom Sea and Tranquil Sea. That expansion, I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, it looks like it would match the rotating globe at least, and some of the other furniture. And let's see here. It does have a bottom, which is pretty, and let me go back down. Oops. There's been a lot of issues with stuff when they are sunk down. They disappear. Alright, so I can walk through it at maximum size. Let me just try it a little bit smaller. Okay, I can walk through it no matter what. Alright, next item is Beautiful Lumi a fungi or fungi. Lumi fungi. Maybe that's how I'm supposed to say it. Alright, so here it is. It's almost hip height. It is gorgeous. I mean gorgeous. This is the maximum size. Look at that. That is huge. And it's the thing that I like about this, besides blue being my favorite color, is it's not as bright as the other ones. At least it doesn't seem that way to me. It seems very calming on my eyes, so that is awesome. It is a solid object, and it is hollow. Oh, but look at that. That's really cool. I could totally see doing that for something, one of my projects. So it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love that thing. Alright, so the next thing is something that I'm very familiar with living in Minnesota. It's a mosquito, but it's called Cavern Needleite and Needleite, whatever. So here it is at minimum size, and it's about halfway up on my leg, or between my ankle and my knee, is what I mean. And here it is. I'm gonna make it big. So let me move it away from that stuff. And look at it. It's cool. I mean, it's Minnesota state bird. Seriously. I love it. So it looks like it is a pet. So we can do things to it. So it does all kinds of stuff without even asking it to do something. So I woke it up. Look here. It kind of looks here. Attack. And I hope you can hear the wings. Let me maybe turn up the sound a little bit when we're doing pets. So, can you hear that? So we'll do an attack again. And then play dead. Now I do realize there's other stuff. I think this guy is making too much noise over there. Alright, wake him up again. Well, have him stay. So I'll put him back in line. Alright. So the next item is Fordell Midst Trade Commission Standard. Alright. So it is taller than me. And here we go. I think we're getting lots of banners and standards and tapestries and stuff. It is a solid object, obviously, because it keeps knocking me around. And it is solid on the bottom, which matches the side view of this item. Alright, let's shrink it back down. So the next item, I think, is another pet. So let me turn up the volume so you can hear it better. And maybe I'll move it a little bit away. Put it right here. So maybe we won't hear the other ones. So he kind of growls. Fungus Fiend. Oh, it's a plushie. Okay, well, now you can hear what he sounds like. So, yeah. It doesn't do anything because it's a plushie. Some plushies actually do have some options. So, how I look at plushies and pets is if you can name it, it's a pet. If you can't name it, it's not a pet. I suppose I could also include, does it move from its location or does it stay still without any other option? So this next item, it's at maximum size right now just because I wanted to make sure it wasn't in the ground so you could see it. This is the views on the side and back. So that's the maximum size. And the skull's like the top half of my body long. So, and it also gets really small. And yes, Gremlin bone fixture actually is an item this time around. I double checked because, we have a lot of Night of the Dead items that look just like that. Alright, so here is another thing. It reminds me of the pygmy totem thingies that we would get. Gremlin Cadaverist Trophy, and it is definitely taller than me and at minimum size. And here it is at maximum size. It is solid. I cannot walk through. It looks like it's partially in the ground and it is not solid on the bottom. Alright, I'm going to shrink it back down. The next item, let's see, is it a pet or a plushie? It's a plushie. Merc Slug plushie. Let's make it big. So, plushies, I think you can walk through all of them. Actually, it's pretty cool. It's kind of a pinkish purplish color. We sure do have a lot of slugs. Alright, I would really like to see some of the other items, like some of the dinosaur-like things as plushies that we don't have anything of. And there's a whole bunch of other creatures like, like a regular elephant, not a pink one, and like a spotted pig. And there's, other I'm trying to think of other mobs, lions. What else don't we have? There's just so many different things. All the pretty horses, I forget what they're called. They ended up being a merchant thing and costing status and all this stuff. And I think they were pets, not plushies, but whatever. I could keep going. There's a ton of stuff that I would love to have. Like, how about these seagulls? I would love a flock of them, like just sitting, and ones that fly and land, and then also one individually that sits there. And there's crows. I would like crows to do that. And they already have this stuff because they do it in the guild halls. So anyway, I got off on a tangent. Anyway, Cyric Dark Claw Rockhopper. So it is a house pet. So let me move him away a little bit here. And, oh, this is his maximum size. Did I have him on minimum size? I can't remember. Yeah, he's tiny. He's not even hip height. So let's see what he does, shall we? So, wake up. And then he looks like he's running or walking. Okay. Look here. All right, he does look here. Attack. He's cute. Because he's walking. Aww. Look at his tongue. He's so cute. Punish. Stay. Oops. I should have done taunt first. Taunt. I can wiggle my butt in my tail. Oh yeah. Stay. Alright. The next thing is let's see here. What is it? Shadowhaven, a scroll display. Let me make it maximum size. Look how big that is. So it is a solid item. Let me unselect it. So it has a really pretty trim right here, and wood trim, and then the purple stuff that trim on the very bottom, which looks a lot like the last or the current expansion stuff. And then there's a scroll inside. I really like this. I've seen other versions of this, but this is much prettier than the ones I originally feedbacked, which were in like I forget which zones, but they have them in a couple of zones. Anyway, so this one and this one are similar. So the Skull Cracker Gremlin banner is the reddish one, and then the Smite Tooth Gremlin or Gremlin banner is a blue one. Now, oops, there were other ones from merchants that weren't adventure quest rewards, and I'm guessing they look pretty similar to those. So this is the minimum size. The torch light, like the fire part, kind of reaches the top of my head, and then this thing is huge. So yeah, we've got lots of these plain banners. All right. So the next thing is, it's a plushie. Yay! Okay. Hesar male warrior plushie. And this is the minimum size, so halfway between my knees and my hip. And let's see, he is cool looking. I like him. See, yeah, these things, they're very unique, and it'd be lovely to have more unique items. All right, so this ant is so cute. I hate ants though, man. We've got some crazy ones that you cannot kill them, like, except for one thing, and it's like a food grade. This powder stuff that they put on like rice and stuff, it gets on the exterior of the ants and it kills their shell. It dehydrates them basically. That's the only thing we've found that can get rid of them. They're like Colombian or Costa Rican ants that came up, and they're well suited for urban life. And why can't you kill them easily? The queen, and there's multiple queens, they carry the eggs on their back, and they never hunker down in one location. So you can't like have them bring the whatever back. So anyway, so if you have ants and it's impossible to get rid of them, now you know how to get rid of them. I can't remember what the powder is called, but anyway, giant ant. He makes a lot of noise. Clickety click clack. So he's cool. And, you know, I can kind of walk through him. Like this piece right here, I can't. But he does a lot of neat stuff. You know, I don't know. This is kind of an older movie, but A Bug's Life. Wouldn't it be cool to have a house with all these like bugs and stuff? And I can't remember what bug it was that went around and did stuff. But anyway, large book stack. It's very cool. It's muted, leathery like books. Let me do the big stack. Why you would need that big of books unless you're trying to make it seem like your character has shrunk down. So the bottom, it looks like the bottom cover of a book. Yay. And yeah, it's solid. This next item, which is a book as well, is Perick's Tale. And it's like a brown leather tall book. And this is what it looks like on the top, the side, and let's see the bottom. So the bottom kind of has that combine symbol thing on it. Alright, so I'm really excited that this is a live quest item, not a beta quest item. Sacred Tiger Plushie. Very cool. And he kind of growls a little bit. Let me move him a little ways away so you don't hear that ant anymore. He's beautiful. He just growled a little bit. He sounds like a tiger. I'm pretty sure most people know what a tiger sounds like. Anyway, There's 2 more items. This one is Charval acryla, 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 acryla. I can't pronounce words. Crate. So here we go. Don't make fun of me. All right. Okay, you can. This is cool. I like the top. Like you could sink the stuff and just have this sticking out. Hopefully, this is have a sinking issue like some of the other stuff. Yeah, you can sink it, and then I can still select it. Awesome sauce. So it is a solid item. I love the top. I can totally see just using the top piece as like a tile on the floor or something. And very cool. It's got like moving doohickeys. Is this max size? I can't remember. Did I? Oh no, it's not max size yet. Holy stickies. It gets big. It gets big, people. It gets big. Alright, and it is solid on the bottom. Ignore this book. Let me move it down. I'm like, oh no, they have a graphic issue. No, I can totally see using the bottom of this too, and kind of trying to find a way to hide the gold. So anyway, there is that. And then the last item is this Vexed Thal Ewer. I don't know if that's right. So it's just over my knee height and at minimum, and the maximum size. Let me move this chest out of the way. Move it. There we go. It is a solid item and it's really pretty. And it's got a little pointy thing on the top. I can totally see there's like a lot of buildings and structures and stuff that have like a pointy thing like that. I can totally see sinking it and having that. Or let's see what the bottom looks like. Ooh, the bottom is cool. Beans. I love that. I can see just using that for stuff. Very nice. Alright, so that is it for the adventure furniture. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned. There is at least one, if not 2 more videos. Thanks, everybody.